Hello and welcome back to the 2025 DEKA World Championships live coverage through the OCR Report. My name is Kayla. I am one of your hosts, and
my name is Kara. I'm the other host. Welcome in. We have quite a lineup left for you guys this afternoon. We still have the Elite Co-Ed
coming up right now.
Ooh, I don't know if you're excited as much as I am, but I am so big stoked on this.
The races are getting more and more exciting. I mean, we saw it with a really close second and third place finish in the Elite Female.
I mean, we saw it in a really close finish for 5th and 6th in the males.
Yes.
He was sliding down the finish line like it was third base to home plate, and he done stole the whole thing.
Exactly. So already some exciting finishes in the elite races. If you haven't watched those yet, be sure to go back after this live coverage and check out some of those videos.
You'll have a couple chances to see a few of those moments. We did have some replays going. There was a couple inside of the feed, and also after the feed, you'll be able to catch all of the exciting moments.
Yep.
Just like after this one, you'll be able to catch all of this race's exciting moments. Let's talk about some of the people coming in.
Yeah, so we have a pretty great face-off coming in with the two top seeds here. Lauren Griffith, Kevin Gregory, and Katie Duke and Grayson Kilgore. So these were, Katie and Grayson were the two that we saw in both the elite male and female races earlier this morning. Grayson is your new world champ in the FIT for 2025. Katie took your third place position for the elite females. Lauren Griffith was supposed to race this morning. She ended up not racing this morning just due to an injury. And then we have Kevin Gregory, who this is his first race of the entire weekend. We're excited to finally see you've never seen this.
I have not.
You've never seen Kevin do his 12-second assault bike.
What?
So those 25 calories, he does them in 12 to 13 seconds.
I hope you're okay with this, but I may or may not have to go over there and
watch what happens
live. Like, I mean, in person. Is that okay, Jason? So I was just told that this crazy animal of an athlete does a 12-second assault bike.
It's insane.
So I love you guys very dearly, but I will be going over there to commentate live.
Good luck.
I don't know how your cord's going to reach over there, but
we'll figure it out. I'll take a video and send it to you for afterwards, so you have that piece of history.
But yeah,
because I need to see this live.
In person,
is that okay?
Go ahead. To see it in person.
Thank you. I do have permission. So as soon as we start getting into
that section, we're going to send you over there.
This live stream gets real loose the further it goes. So
boy. Well,
exactly. But those two teams have been waiting to face off for a while. Last year, Lauren and Kevin were supposed to race, but Lauren was unable to make it.
I think my heart is getting into zone 5 thinking about doing a 12-second assault bike.
Okay.
I'm still stuck on this, guys. I'm so sorry.
You're okay.
It's rent-free in my head for the next year.
You're okay.
Holy bananas.
You breathe, and I'll chat it out with them.
Tell me about it.
Tell you about it.
Are y'all done going over the teams?
I was just going to mention a few more things here really quick before we go over to the starting line. But yeah, Kevin and these two teams were supposed to face off last year. Unfortunately, Lauren was unable to make it last year. So Kevin and Kat Fosbender, who we saw took second in the elite female, they raced. Katie and Grayson did win last year, so they are trying to come in as the defending world champions for this one. But look at that. You see a Spaniard lineup. You also have the Canadians coming in. You have some people from Europe and Italy. My goodness gracious, this is going to be quite the exciting race. Just internationally seeing a bunch of different presences come from all over the world.
I mean, we've seen what some of the elite females can do. We've seen what the elite males can do. We've seen what the elite teams for females can do. Let's see what they can do together.
I agree with that.
I love it.
What a great transition.
It is. It really is. And I love that you're still finishing my sandwiches over here.
Exactly. There he is right there. So that's the man you're going to look out for today. He goes by Bubbles. That's Mr. Kevin Gregory.
Is he the one with the technique?
That is, yes.
That is the bubbles.
You will see the bubbles here momentarily.
Okay, I will have to see the bubbles in person.
The bubbles all around.
Holy bananas. It is a day of historics for
Exactly.
me.
But I'm already noticing some interesting things happen in the warm-up area. We have Grayson and Katie switching off during the lunges.
Okay.
I haven't seen that happen yet before. I have seen some teams. You will see it probably in the elite females tomorrow, just because I know I coach a team that will be taking on that strategy. But The lunges, typically you just have one
I was
person
say,
do it.
can you tell me the strategy behind switching off of the lunges? Is it saving some of that strength? Is it stamina? Is it, maybe they just both equally want the same amount of lunges?
It could really come down again to strength or weaknesses of an athlete. It could also come down to, we really need this part of the strategy to work. We have to switch it up somewhere.
Okay.
So you'll see people switch off on the lunges because they need a strategy to work somewhere. And maybe, just maybe, there's an athlete that's like, I'm not really good at these, but I need to start off with these because, again, I know it's going to set us up for later. So
it could also be their little precursor warm up into, getting their hip flexors going, kind of getting those stretched out moments, because a lot of the times as an athlete, you're not really going to get the good stretch in until you're in the moment, in the heat of it. And those lunges, as deep as they are, really are a good warm up.
They'll make your legs say hello.
Yeah,
that's for sure.
It warms them up. It gets the muscles firing. It says, hey, wake up, ready. We are going to go run until we don't feel crazy anymore.
I think there's a couple of hard parts of this race. The first one is the hard run into the lunges, because with these teams, you're going to see they'll continue to get pushed back the slower they are into the very first zone. So just like we saw earlier in the elite individual heats, getting in there first already saves you seconds. So you're going to see these teams definitely go out super hot to get good positioning within the very first zone.
And we've got Dave in there going over rules.
Yep, once again.
He does every time, which I like. It keeps it consistent.
Yeah.
Everybody knows what to expect when they come out there.
Get some fun team outfits, too.
I think I want to go sit on one of the rules meetings. Maybe when you're getting ready to race, I'll go sit in on a rules meeting, just kind of see what he says, what it's like to, see from an athlete's perspective.
Yeah, again, the things he's going to talk about the most are going to be the lunges and the burpees, kind of the sandwich, the breads of the sandwich.
Yeah,
talking a lot about sandwiches today.
We are hungry folks, man. If you are in the area and you know of a good Cuban sandwich place, bring it out. I would love one. I would appreciate it. I think Jason wants one too. He's smiling at me. We would appreciate you. Just kidding. So, but it really is the bread of the fitness sandwich here. Is
yes.
You have to have good form, good technique, and if you are just if your back's not straight, your core's not straight, you're kind of showing some of your deficits in your fitness already.
Yeah, because
you need core to be able to keep everything up straight, and you need your back to be strong so that your core doesn't overcompensate for that. But at the same time, we also need to make sure that you're going to do it safely.
I'm sorry to interrupt y'all's actual
I
good
love how
content.
Cute they are.
We used to sit here watching Jack Goris and Carlo Piscotillo.
They don't call them our media guys for nothing.
You got to have some fun.
They got to get the good content for you, Jace.
Heck yeah. All of our teams are starting to gather up. There's Lauren Griffith and Kevin right there.
I'm excited to see her put in some work, especially if she skipped out on the first heat. I want to see what this one's all about, if this is where she's going to put her beans and butter in.
I'm hoping she doesn't. She unfortunately, I think, has battled some injury over the last year or two. She is an Elite 15 High Rocks athlete. So for those of you that follow that line, which a lot of people follow both DEKA and High Rocks, you will know getting into the Elite 15 is a very prestigious thing. So she's got some wheels.
I'm excited.
Yeah, I think you're going to see some of the fastest running that you've seen all day.
We got Dave in front of us. Look at Dave, the man, the myth, the legend.
He's the one person I don't think I want to be this weekend, because he has to be the bad guy. Truly, he has to tell people no rep, and hey, your form sucks. You know what I mean?
So I did talk with some of the volunteers that were doing some of the rep counting over in one of the stations, and they were saying, they went through all of the rules with everybody. So one, everybody's consistent, and two, they're really not going to be harping on you for that first mistake. It's going to be after they say, hey, warning, your form is not good. You know what you're doing wrong. Or they'll tell you maybe. He's going to go over them right here. But they're going to give you a warning. And if you continue to not do what you're supposed to do, then you're going to get the non-rep. So I do enjoy that it is an integrity first. Like, we know that you're trying to do your best. Sometimes we kind of mess up. Maybe we don't know our back is as straight as it needs to be. And it really kind of comes down to the individual athlete to recorrect, regroup, and continue on in a forward path instead of like getting in their head when something like that happens.
Yep. And I will just say, for any athletes that are competing, if you really don't want to have an argument with the judge, don't leave it in their hands.
Yeah.
Go in there and do what you know how to do. And even if that means that you have to go a little bit slower, that'll pay off in the end. We've already seen penalties this weekend so far in these elite heats. You don't want to see them in your own personal race. I can tell you that, because they've taken people from the podium off the podium pretty quickly.
If you are listening out in your hotel room, out in the balcony right now, if you're getting ready for your race in a couple hours, tomorrow, Sunday maybe, please remember, the refs, the spotters do not want to see those weights be dropped.
Yes.
They want to see them be placed have contact with the ground before you release your grip. Otherwise, it will be a penalty. We have seen some actual podium killers today, and we don't want to see that happen again because that's not fun to commentate.
No. Nope, not at all. I am curious to know if there are any athletes in this heat that have run earlier. So in the last heat, we had Tanya and her partner that were the world champs. They both had run races earlier. In this, I don't know. I can't really see if there's anyone in here that has done it because they could have also ran an age group. And we don't 100% know.
I was going to say, I don't see any names that look 100% familiar to me right now. I love the media guys.
Shout out to Robin, man. She's on her roller skate. She was just dancing for the live stream.
I love her.
We're having a good time out here. That is for sure.
She's still going. I love this.
And I will make a quick plug for this. We have a lot of sponsors that are here at the actual event. We have a recovery center for the athletes. You do have to pay for your access. I will tell you as an athlete myself, this is probably the best investment you can make for your weekend. Rocco is over there helping people. He has systems that are different than what you'll see at a normal recovery center. So yes, you're going to have like your Normatec booths that work through compression. You have a sauna, all those things. But what he's really working to do is to bring down your central nervous system stress. That's what we're doing all weekend is we have adrenaline, we have stress, whether it be a mental, physical, emotional type of stress. And we're getting out on the starting line and trying to do something really freaking hard.
And people don't realize that all of that,
it piles up.
It piles up, and it causes a lot of inflammation when your central nervous system doesn't know how to flush it out. Your signals going, even just get the fluids back to your own, back to your legs, to your body, to your hands.
Yes.
You're moving a lot of blood, and if you can't do it efficiently, it's not going to work.
It's not going to work. So if you haven't yet, go check out. He's got a couple of day packages over there. I just got done sitting in the Normatec boots, and he's got these things that go over your eyes and massage your temples. Amazing. That was absolutely awesome. And he's giving me a little massage guy. It's on my back right now because I am racing tomorrow. So just taking the time in between these live streams to recover because we got to stay calm and cool, collected.
Definitely make sure you bring it tomorrow. That way you can use it for your recovery, and then I can use it while you're racing.
Yes. Kara, what are you most excited for this co-ed team race? You've seen the females now.
Yes.
What are you thinking for the co-ed?
I am a perspective and strategy nerd, so I'm excited to see what different kind of strategies go into this race being co-ed.
Yep.
We're going to have different strengths and weaknesses solely based on just kind of the build of our bodies, right?
Yep.
Females are going to have a little bit of a more difficult time with some of the things. Males are going to have a little bit more difficult time with some of the things.
So true.
And I take it all back. I want to see that 12-second assault bike.
It's not a bad thing to want to see.
It's rent-free in my head. I want to see it. I can't wait.
It's gone viral a couple of times on social media. So if you search for it, I'm sure you could find it in the instance that you miss it. But luckily, you've got front row seats to it right here.
I'm going to be even more front row. I'm leaving you guys.
It's over there in the corner.
It's over there. I'm direction.
And you might want to start to make your way over there around the farmer's carry because you know that people will be ready and waiting for Kevin to rip that thing.
I will run over their toes. You heard it here, folks.
Watch out.
If you
Watch your toes.
If you want to have a race tomorrow, don't get in my way.
Yeah, for sure. So I don't want to sit here and be the official ruler, but I'm hoping that he goes through this and we'll actually see it play out live here. This is something that's going to be impacting rogue ball. This is going to be impacting
because we have another one there that is bouncing off of.
This is going to be impacting the co-ed team specifically. They started talking about half reps within burpees. So it's kind of hard to explain without being able to actually see it done. But when you transition from the burpee, instead of being able to go straight down to the ground with the person you're transitioning with, you have to start now up overhead before you go down.
We did see that in the last one where she was on the ground, she rolled, the other one rolled into place and continued. But I think that's, in my opinion, if you're starting from the same exact place, it feels like it should be a full rep when you finish it, to me, because you're splitting them as a team, and as long as it's place to place, it's not she started on the ground and now she's going to start in the air, or finish on the ground, she's going to start there. So I can understand why they're doing that though, because then it gets that full last motion in, because that is when you're most tired.
Yes,
the hardest part.
That is true. I think it's going to be kind of tricky, not just from an athlete perspective, but from a judging. Like me going into this, I honestly don't know what to think. I think with the co-ed races, it'll be fine. I'll be curious to see how it plays out for like male to male versus female to female, and just how hard it actually is to remember it and transition it correctly.
Yes.
So
especially since it is one of those new rules. So we might see a few penalties kind of sitting here in this later zone because
I'm
of
not sure.
the new nuances of that kind of transition.
Yeah, we have an entire race before we get there to actually see what happens in that
I'm
zone.
excited.
But here we are. We're starting to introduce the athletes. Now, again, I am not sure if they're going to only divide it up into halves. I mean, there's not a ton, honestly, it looks like in this actual heat, but I could be mistaken. So we'll see if they bring out everyone to race in just one heat or if they're going to split it up at all.
I mean, it looks like we're going to have a full heat here.
I sure hope so.
I do too. It makes it better for us. We get a good foot race going. We also get to see the splits. And when we finish this one, we'll know who the winner is.
Yeah,
immediately.
We won't have to worry about a second heat coming in hot.
Won't have to worry about timing chips being weird.
Yeah,
because we'll have a physical view of who is sitting.
For sure. Although I am seeing they are starting to get somewhat closer to the starting line. I'm not seeing some of our top contenders yet stepping up. So I'm wondering if they are doing. Nope, there's Grayson. There's Grayson and Katie. Here they come. They're like, excuse me, I'm going to come up here. And there's our top seed right there, Lauren and Kevin. Beautiful.
I'm excited.
Yeah.
Mr. Bubbles, don't let me down.
Let's go Bubbles. Yep. Crowd favorite.
I've got 2 techniques I got to watch today. I'm going to see his wall ball technique.
The sit-up. Yep.
Craziness, apparently.
Yep. It's very efficient, very fast. I mean, that's one of the places where they can really start to make a move in the earlier part of the course.
I did meet him earlier, actually.
Yes,
I've been introducing myself
did.
to everybody as I've been coming through. I've never met a stranger, and that goes for here, too. So I've been trying to get to know everybody and see what they like about this. I like asking questions.
All right. And here we go.
They're off. Oh, my goodness.
All right. And
it's going to be packed from the beginning, I'm sure, because they're not going to want to expend too much energy out here in the very beginning.
Well, it's like I said, it's hard to say. You're going to want to get positioning in that first part. And it looks like everyone's actually running at a fairly decent pace, but not anything outrageous.
No, it doesn't look too crazy. They're going to be coming behind us in just a second.
That's a lot of humans.
Let's see.
A lot of humans.
We've got Grayson right in front of Bubbles. Just in front. So he's maybe a step and a half.
Yeah. It looks like no one's trying to pull away early.
No, and I don't think it would be smart to right here. I think maybe saving some of the explosive dynamic energy would be smarter later on when we're getting into some of the more intense stations.
Yeah, again,
and save it for the burpees, man. That is a lot of full body energy needed to get everything up and down.
I mean, so here's the thing. When you race against people like Kevin, you know that his strength is the back half of the course. So if you're not ahead of him by that point that he gets to the bike, good luck trying to get a podium spot, right?
I mean, I need at least a 40-second gap on Kevin going into the bikes. Otherwise, he's going to dominate. 12 seconds.
A lot of these teams will need that if they want to try and overtake him. But right now, it looks like he's actually running out in front, which you don't see that as often. So I wonder who's going to do the lunges out of the two, whether that be Lauren or Kevin. Because Kevin is he's very good at the stations. That's why he was the world champion in the strong in 23. All right, a little bit of delay.
We're having a slight technical difficulty. Sorry about that, folks.
All right, they are into the lunges. We'll at least commentate while we have eyes on the zone. All right, there they are.
Into the lunges.
So we couldn't really see who all came in first, who's the rep count. Looks like Katie is doing the lunges for her team. Oof.
There we go. We're getting in a little bit back here.
All right. And it looks like Grayson is out and Lauren is out. Lauren is out in front, but Grayson is starting to overtake her. So that is the thing running against someone like Grayson. He can fly, but Lauren is not too far behind him.
It's going to be in those transitions. It really will be. So it depends on who's getting into what machine at what point. If they're able to transition out of that nicely, those few seconds here and there are really, really, really going to play a huge piece especially when it comes into something like this where it's going to be a foot race for a good chunk of it.
In the past, Katie and Grayson have not actually switched off during the row. I think Grayson has done all of the row. So I'm curious to see if their plan has changed at all to do that. I can hear everything.
What's your question? Can a noise? That's just a current.
It feels like we have a race car going above us. That's all I can hear.
Really?
All right. Yeah, it's kind of tough to see where we're at. It looks like we have some teams maybe into the row.
Say something.
Hi.
Yeah.
All right, so there's Katie. Katie is in first. I'm not sure where Lauren is in relation. I don't even know where Kevin is set up at. He must be on the opposite side. So
she's waving him down right there.
So we don't have eyes on them quite yet. But we got some other teams starting to come in. I imagine that some of these men are probably rowing in the 130s for this effort. Yes. I mean, you see them rowing in the 140s for their individual races.
I see 136 on his screen, 124.
124? Whoa. That's fast.
He's pulling it, man.
Yeah, I see 134. I don't even see it. I see 143 off to the side over there.
135. This one keeps going up and down, so it'll say like 126, 124,
yeah,
133,
and that's typical.
136.
All right, so that's Connor Bell and his partner right there. Still no eyes on the other team on cam 3 there with Kevin. I'm not sure where he is at. And again, I'm not even sure if him and Lauren will switch off or if he's going to do the entirety of the row and then she's just going to be the runner for this first part of the course.
It looks like she is just getting ready to run when tapped.
Well, Katie is, but yeah, I'm not sure. Lauren, yeah, it might be in the same deal. Looks like they're actually already getting close.
Yep.
Okay, looks like they're both out.
Wow.
All right, we're going to see them run by here in just a moment. Okay, so there's Katie and there's Lauren. So we'll see if they run the full 500. Actually, it looks like Grayson's already out on the course. He might be getting ready to switch. That is a tough block for Grayson. My goodness, to row 500 meters that hard.
And then go straight into it.
Well, he didn't go straight into the run, but he's got a little rest before he's probably going to run again, it looks like. All right, let's see. All right, 2 different competitors there.
We've got a couple more coming over, passing zone 8. Talk to me about the next zone. What are we doing?
We're doing the box step overs next. I know that Katie Duke is very good at this station. I assume she'll probably do this.
This is where having quick, nimble, agile feet really kind of comes into play.
Absolutely.
Get a couple seconds down here and there. If you can shave it from your time, it's going to do you some justice. And if you can get it down now, before we get into some of those more taxing events, it really will be easier to kind of get a little bit further ahead in that lead or jump ahead and take a bite into the lead.
Absolutely. Grayson's looking strong. I mean, to row that hard and then to run like that,
animal.
They're a team to be afraid of.
And this isn't his first run today, so the fact that he's doing this not just for the first time today, but for the second time, wild.
And Lauren is still out on the run, which means that Kevin is doing the box step overs. They're already in. Katie and Grayson are. And she's going to fly through these pretty quickly, and there's Kevin. So not a huge gap, but big enough.
And do we think him being a little bit taller than her kind of plays an advantage in this kind of thing?
It definitely can.
Has that ability to really
reach further over the box and make it more of an efficient movement.
I love it. But these are the things that we have to take into account when we are talking about these team strategies. You know, they are going to do what their partner is better suited for.
Yep.
And keep it going. So we see Bubbles is kind of work. Oh, he's already done. Damn. That was wild.
I think Katie Duke was about 5 seconds out. So they still are maintaining their gap at least by a little bit.
Absolutely wild.
And I know that Katie and Grayson do have a very strong front half. And they have to, because Kevin does have a faster bike than Grayson. I know Grayson can go 20 to 25 seconds in the bike, but
That's still crazy.
again, if Kevin gets there first, that's going to be the equalizer. So we got to see how that goes.
Yeah. I'm going to toggle our connection real quick, see if I can get this stuff in. Oh man, hopefully get to see the sit-ups.
We're only 8 minutes into this race. It is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
It is crazy. It feels like we're almost halfway done, but we're not. We still have a good chunk of things to go. We still have a lot of time for people to make mistakes, to improve.
Yeah,
I mean, there's a lot of things that can happen.
So I don't see any movement yet. Kevin is still idle, and so is Grayson.
And this is where we're
She is out. So your two leaders have pulled away officially. We'll see if we get another third person out, just how far behind they actually are.
and she's off.
Okay. So there's your third place team, it looks like right there. So there's about a probably 10 to 15 second gap between second and third.
That's not bad. That's doable.
It is doable.
It's quite a few stations to go, and that's extremely doable.
Absolutely.
6 to go, I do believe.
Yes. I think that's Alphonse and Munstead that are probably in that third place position. We don't have the splits just quite yet, so we can't exactly tell you, but I think I recognize them on the run course.
Yes, I do believe so.
Okay.
So we've got just a couple more left in the sit-up zone. This is not easy, folks. If you are thinking about doing this from home, I mean, definitely don't come out with zero prep. Definitely train a little bit, but this is no small feat. This is crazy.
Yes. And I see Katie Duke looking like she's getting ready to round into the skier.
Okay. I do see a little bit of movement going on in the skier zone.
Okay.
We've got some med ball split-ups, or med ball sit-ups splits. We had two. Griffith and Gregory looked like they had the quickest time in med balls.
Yep. All right, so
right
there's
behind
Lauren.
them is Duke and Kilgore. After that, we had Moss and Bell. After that, we had I can't read the font.
Yeah, so I think that's Alphonse and Munstead. I think that's their team.
And then we had Lopez and Martin after that. So, I mean, but these splits are so close. There's only really, 12, 13 seconds between first place in that and last place in that. So,
which goes to show it's the running that's creating this gap within the top three at this point. And that's what makes me a little worried, again, about the current strategy that Kevin and Lauren are running is, again, he's doing all the zones and she's doing all the running. It's hard to stay explosive when Grayson and Katie are splitting every other run, and they're able to just really power through and give the best of what they have for that 30 seconds or 30 to 45 seconds.
It is a bold strategy. We'll see if it pays off for them.
Yeah, so another switch between Grayson and Katie there.
And I think they're getting ready to go over there into the other arenas. This is crazy, man. I mean, I'm thinking about the physicality, the actual energy that they're burning doing this kind of heavy, high intensity. Like,
Yes.
I cannot stress that enough. This isn't a Sunday walk. This is high intensity, basically to your muscle fatigue, every single zone.
Yep.
And then you have to run afterwards.
Oh, yeah. All right. So Katie is officially out. Let's see what their gap is at this point. Looks like they were at around 57 or 58.
Yep. We've got fingers up there, so hopefully.
Wow. Did Kevin really just do the entire ski? That is nuts. Again, I'm not sure how I'm liking the strategy thus far, but he's a strategizer, so he clearly has something up his sleeve.
And they're
okay.
gone. All right.
So, I mean, we're looking at a pretty significant gap, 20 to 25 seconds. Like, that's going to be hard to make up now because, again, Grayson.
That's what he needed in front of him coming into the bike. So if he can keep that lead, maybe a little bit, that's what he needs to get ahead of him and stay ahead of him in the bike.
For sure.
That is where Bubbles is going to make up all of his time.
Well, they need to start running a little bit faster to beating into the lead that Katie and Grayson have already built. Let's see what's going on with some of these other teams here.
And it looks like...
Oh, wow. So Kevin's running for the first time that we've seen so far this race.
Shake out those muscles, maybe help get some of the blood going to some of the other places in his body, get him warmed up nicely for the bike.
Yeah, maybe. I think it's their strategy so that he can hit the bike in a certain way.
Yep.
But Grayson's looking very strong, at least what we can see through the runs. And there's Kevin over there. Wild. People waving their friends down. I'm right here.
Sorry, I know it looks weird on our side. The audience should be seeing it nice and clear and smooth.
Beautiful.
I love that.
And
I love that.
Yeah, for whatever reason, it's...
okay, that's all right.
Don't need to explain it. I'll just let you guys know that it's still going good.
Okay, yay. Well, I'm glad you guys can see it well. We have the live event going on right in front of us. We'll be able to look around and see exactly what's going on. Yeah, I do think, though, that the top two have put on a pretty good lead from even third place alone. And I'm not really sure who's even battling between, like, for third, fourth, and fifth at this point. They all look fairly close together.
That is fair. They do look very close. Oh, I see them going into this. Okay, I'm going to run away while they're doing this. I will see you guys in a few.
Go see the bike madness. There's already people lining up over there.
That's Lauren Griffith in the purple top, right?
That is her. Yep. So let's see what we got going on over here. I think Grayson and Katie might already be out. So is Lauren. So, yes, they must be getting ready already to hit those 25 cals on the bike. There's a huge group of people. You'll see it on the live stream here. It is just quite the spectacle. I think everyone in the arena is running over there right now. All right, Kevin's making his run around into the pass-off zone right next to the bike. So he'll have the run that Lauren gets on to really rest. And I wish I cannot see just quite yet if Grayson and Katie have started the bike. My guess is that they're getting really close. Here's Katie rounding around the corner. So yeah, she's getting ready to enter into the bike at this point. And again, if he puts up his normal split that we are aware of, they're going to pull ahead and probably stay the leaders of this race. So there he goes. Looking really strong there. Amazing. Come on, Grayson. Bubbles is looking around. Where is Lauren? Where's Lauren? All right, 26 seconds, it sounds like, from the live announcements was his time. So, again, right around the 20 to 25 that we predicted. So, oh, dang,
yeah.
are we missing it?
I think we might.
Dang. Okay, so you So here they're on the live announcement that Kevin did work on the bike, made it 14 seconds.
That's how fast it is that we couldn't
run over there.
The connection camera couldn't even come back fast enough.
So yeah, Grayson did a 26-second bike, 14 seconds out of that. I mean, it's still a great gap, but it's not enough to overtake how strong Katie and Grayson are running right now. So I hate to call it too early, but I think this is going to be the same Cinderella story that happened last year, where this is really just coming down to a runner's race. And I think these two have a really good shot of just making that happen again. We'll see what they do as they get into the dead ball. Let's see how some of these other teams are lining up right now in the bike stage stint. Always love seeing the women helping the men out. Did you get to see it? Because we didn't.
14 seconds.
Yeah.
I only saw the beginning part of it because somebody got in my way.
Yeah.
But holy bananas.
Yeah.
I'm so glad that I went over there and saw that. I actually got a view of it, so I can show you later if you want.
Amazing.
It's official in and out of the station, 17 seconds.
That's disgusting.
That's how fast.
That is wild.
So
why do I see it 13? 18. Okay. I was like, 13? Who in the world?
No,
18
31
seconds. Counting up as we're going. Okay, got it. It is confusing me. That's
Wow,
hilarious.
look at that. We have a 23. Okay, maybe 28-second split. Not 23, but still.
That's still wild.
That's still faster. That's
especially
the second
to get
fastest.
in and out, not just in, not just done, but also out.
So you have some other bike monsters in the field. I think once everyone saw what Kevin did in 2023, everyone's like, that's the station to get good at.
I mean,
but it's more than just that now. You have to be good at the bike, and I'd say arguably the tank and the burpees.
And the run. You cannot
in this race absolutely
negate the run. The run is really going to be the decision maker, I think, for a lot.
These guys are both working very efficiently through the dead balls. These are quite big and bouncy. They're a little bit bigger than they were the last year. So athletes do have to adjust on that.
Just a couple more left in that bike zone.
I know.
It is such a killer. 25 calories is not easy to burn. It's not quick to burn. I know Kevin makes it look very quick, but it is not. It is a hard fought battle.
Little bobble there. Shouldn't cost them more than a second or so, which right now they need every second that they can get. Okay.
Get out.
Yeah, this is unfortunately, I don't think they're going to catch Katie and Grayson, but and I will say Kevin is so strong at the tank, and I'm not going to say that Katie and Grayson aren't, but Katie is a smaller athlete, and in the past it has been a little bit heavier for her.
That is true.
So
I mean, and that's where we're going to see strategy play out. Have they, thought about that as a team, communicated their differences, and figured out what is going to be best for them in each scenario?
Yeah.
I mean, have they talked about a contingency plan? Like, should somebody tire out a little faster?
And that's the beauty about teams, right? And I was talking about this with Tanya and her partner. The chemistry in these races are so important. If you don't know how to communicate with each other, I mean, you've already lost it before you cross the starting line.
I mean, I can't think of any sport where if you've lost the support of your teammate, your partner, that you're really going to do far.
So let's just point this out here. I think that's your third and fourth place team, and they're just now starting the dead balls. That is how fast Katie, Grayson, Bubbles,
see a good 2, 3, 4 minute split between the first runners and the under runners. It is going to come down to a lot of that preparatory time, and I think we're seeing some pretty dead spot on times of what we're going to see today.
Yeah, there is anywhere from a minute to 2 minute gap, so what we're seeing out live does definitely make sense. Yeah, it's going to be a fun battle, it looks like, for third between fifth, just those top 5 spots.
Hey, all of those are paying spots. Love that.
So it looks like they're 1 lap in. Kevin has not started yet. So here goes Katie. So she's really, you can tell she's
he's going to have to
power in. She's really okay, so he's in. So if they're only 1 and some lengths laps ahead, they could catch them. But that means that Kevin and Lauren would have to outrun these two. And seeing how fast they've been in the running game, I just don't know if they're going to catch him.
He's catching up in this tank pretty quickly.
Yep, and he's going to do multiple of them to try and see if he can catch it, looks like. Grayson is still moving powerfully,
Oh,
though.
yeah.
I mean, he knows that this is going to be close.
This is the make it or break it moment for
Yes.
them. It's really when they have to dig in. It doesn't matter how bad you hurt. It doesn't matter how tired you are, how sore you are. At this point, you're not tired. You are not sore. You are a workhorse. You're a workhorse. You can sleep when you're done.
Yep. All right, so let's see how Lauren does with the tank versus Katie here now that we have a side-by-side. Looks like they're moving somewhat similarly in speed. And some more dead balls.
It does. It looks like they have different kind of grips on those machines as well. So I wonder if the grip position plays.
They should actually. Oh yeah, as far as how they grab it.
Yeah,
very much so. I mean, you'll see athletes grab all over those tanks.
Oh yeah,
whatever really works best for them.
I see some people going in with a full shoulder push too.
Yep.
Really get that full dead weight of your body into it. Lean forward, gravity going on your side with you.
Looks like third place just got started on their first tank lap. And then Grayson and Katie should be out this lap. There they go.
Are. Dang.
So they have to be thinking, and we'll probably hear from them, hopefully we'll hear from them what they're thinking at this run. Katie's looking down at her watch. I wonder if she's checking the race clock time or if she's checking her pace or her heart rate.
I mean, you never know. She might say, hey, we got a couple more beats per minute we can get in my heart. Let's step it up.
I mean, I'm just going to throw this out there. The top qualifying time was 26:52. They're at 23:55, and they're already half a lap through. The world record, I think, was actually set by them in 2024.
Okay.
So it was 25:50. I don't know if they're going to meet. They would have to have a 50-second burpee, I think, is what it's going to come down to. But with how well they're running right now, I mean, we could see another world record set by them this year.
I think they could do 20 burpees in under 50 seconds.
We've seen Katie and Grayson, and they're very fast at this station.
This is going to be a nail biter, folks. It may not be a nail biter to see who's going to win first place, but it will be a nail biter to see if they beat themselves in last year's records.
Yeah, so there's Lauren and Kevin. They just don't have the same amount of whip that the other two do. So I think it's safe to say that we know who our world champs will be, but they've easily secured second place. Third place is nowhere in sight as far as the run course goes.
I think we just saw Lauren cheering as she went through. I love that.
And that's what you do, right? Is you cheer on. I mean, these people are all best friends with each other. They want to love them as much as they want to beat them.
Oh, 100%. We were talking about it a little earlier. Like, it really, truly is a community here. You don't want to just beat yourself in these times. Like, it's no fun if it's just you.
Yep.
You want your friends to be in there and competing with you.
Exactly.
And we're already getting into the burpees. Let's go. We're going to see close to a photo finish on this. They've got 30 seconds to do all of these burpees.
Wow. Okay, this is going to be really close for the world record.
It's going to be close.
So let's see this burpee transition if we can see it. Oh, they're going to miss it. It sounds like they're only at 12. So they missed their world record from last year, which tells you how fast they were last year.
It's our world champs in the co-ed division.
Uh-oh, did they get a no rep? Nope. Either way, they still won it. And a big kiss to Seal. Oh, maybe
Adorable.
They didn't kiss. I don't know. I couldn't see. It looked like they embraced. There it is.
They did. I love this.
Oh, so sweet. The newlyweds.
2 weeks.
I know.
I love that.
Absolutely.
What a way to spend your honeymoon.
I know. Just going and becoming multi-time world champions.
Together. Oh, what a way.
Kevin and Lauren still working through the burpees. It looks like they're probably somewhat on their final reps here, so we'll see them cross the line in second. And again, third place is nowhere to be found. So these two top teams just really separated themselves.
They put the whooping on. They
sure
definitely showed the practice, the training, everything that they put in to make this weekend happen.
Absolutely.
It's so visible, I can't even.
Yeah. So let's see if they finish all the burpees before third place even comes in.
I was going to say, we've got a couple people coming in just a moment.
Kevin looks like he's hurting.
Yep. I mean, we did see him do quite a bit of the hard, intense labor today.
Yeah, I mean, that 500-meter run beforehand really is, it's just tough.
One more.
All right, there it is. There's your second place team.
I
Again,
heard Jeff
another
announce
lovely
that we have
hug.
our second place silver medal over there. That was a crazy run. Like I said before, I watched Bubbles do it 14 seconds on the assault bike. Oh my goodness.
It's just going to
gracious.
get faster and faster,
Wild.
I imagine.
It really is, especially when we're having kids younger and younger get into the sport. They're going to find new ways to do it. They're going to get stronger. They're going to have better technique because they'll have been doing it for longer. And this sport is only it only has one place to go, and that's forward.
Yeah. So it looks like third place is into the zone. I'm not sure how much of a burpee off we're going to have between the third and the fourth place team here. We're a little stagnant on our side, and I'm not sure where the rep counts are at. I think I did see Alphonse and Munstead in first, though. Oh, but I do hear, I think, some reps being questioned right now. Ooh. Dave and Yancey are over there hearing the word higher, so I'm wondering if they're not getting full extension over the head. Ooh. Okay, so there they are. They officially crossed the finish line third. Let's see how far behind fourth will be.
That would be a crazy place to be sitting to, just waiting on reps to get higher. I mean, it's where the integrity of the athlete comes in and the fatigue, really. Like, you may think that you're putting your hands all the way up, but sometimes those elbows are not locked.
Yeah, you got to really fling it up there.
And we do give kudos to the judges and the rep judges because it's an easy call to make, and it sucks having people want to tell somebody that, your worship dream has ended because you didn't do the rep properly.
Yep.
So we do give them a lot of kudos for putting that on the line. Thank you guys. Fourth just came in. A little drop of the ram. I don't know. They'll probably acknowledge that. I think that was a fatigue drop more than anything.
Yeah, versus like a full-on drop it like it's hot from the top. All right, and I think there's fifth.
Yep.
Maybe fifth already came in. All right. Teams, I think you're going to see one team after another pretty quickly. The seed times were all fairly close to each other.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Right. It's like Connor Bell and his partner have crossed. I think that's his fiance, Megan. That's fun. To race with your significant other.
I love that.
So
that is
fun.
Such a fun, family-friendly kind of thing.
Tell you what, it definitely touched your relationship.
Yes, it would. I don't know if my husband and I could train together or compete together.
Maybe that's your next venture.
No, we race against each other.
That's also fun.
Yes.
I've done that once or twice in my lifetime. Looks like these final few athletes or teams are finishing up. And once we have them, we'll be able to show you the official podium and finishing times.
Oh yeah, we're getting close. Just a couple more teams. And like we were talking about before, this end stage, this end zone, this is really where the practice, the training, all of that work that you put in really comes through and shows, because the people that are getting through the burpees without too many issues, you can tell that they've really kind of put in the after cardio work in this.
Yeah.
And it
might who's practiced your stations compromised. It's important to practice compromised running, but also compromised stations, and I think burpees is one of the best ones to do.
Oh, yes. And even just figuring out breathing techniques, too. I mean, we see some of the athletes wearing the things on their nose to kind of open up and get some more air through them. Maybe that's something that we need to look into. Yeah. Oh, that was a close finish. I think we're going to need another replay on that one. That was crazy. Wasn't quite as crazy as the slide, but this was like, we're stepping together, girls.
I think we're not going to have replays on this one.
That's okay.
We had too many connection issues, made it really hard to get up all the.
That's okay.
Wasn't as pretty of a show, but
that's okay.
We're going to work on that.
Coming in and joining us.
Yep, we're going to do what we can and work on it. See if we can make it better.
Yeah. I know the athletes are starting to do their refueling strategies. You can see them walking around giving hugs and congratulations to everyone. Oh, absolutely.
If we can, who would y'all like to talk to?
I mean, we did talk to Katie and Grayson earlier. If they want to talk again, we haven't talked to Lauren or Bubbles yet today, so we could always grab them.
I would love to hear about the assault bike technique and how he decided to come up with that monster of it.
Yeah, we also haven't talked to Munson and Alphonse either, so whoever really I think we can get that's close by.
Bubbles does always like to talk to.
He really does. You're going to talk to him on this one, because I get to talk to him all the time.
Okay, I will do that.
I get to talk to him all the time.
I see him right over there.
Try and wave him down. Get him Jess. Hi, nice to see you. Hello.
We're grabbing Bubbles for you guys. We're going to bring in some guests. We're going to talk to them about what their race was.
Excited. Oh, one big yawn. I think it's that time. It's that time in the afternoon where we're starting to hit the sleepies.
I'm already into my second energy drink of the day.
Oh, man.
Don't you guys
Here,
worry.
let's do a clink to hydration.
Cheers.
Everyone stay hydrated.
If you haven't hydrated in the last 10 minutes, please take a drink of your water or drink now.
Too many athletes going down due to dehydration from travel and just being in the humidity. And you see people sweating like crazy in here right now.
People don't realize how naturally dehydrated your body gets when you're on an airplane. You're hypoxic because there's not as much air up there. Even in the airplane, when you're in the pressurized cabin, there's still not as much air that you're used to. So, you know, there's a lot of things that we kind of have to take into account when we're coming into these endurance events as a traveling athlete.
Yep. It's funny hearing some of the background
It really
talking.
is.
It's like, what conversation are we having?
I almost want to jump into the conversations a little bit early. Let me eavesdrop sooner.
Yep.
So we're going to watch this camera because we know it's consistent while we're waiting for them to come over for an interview.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. No one's out on course, it looks like. Right now, they haven't released any other waves, just due to the elites getting done.
No, it looks like we're just going to do a couple photo ops up here on the podium and then maybe start to get some of our other stuff kind of going.
Let's see if we've got times.
Yeah, that would be great.
I was going to say, while Jason looks for that, do you want to talk a little bit about what we have next?
We have the male team, so this is our final race of the weekend, or not the weekend.
Girl, we still have 2 more days of this.
What
What you mean weekend?
Of the evening.
Of the evening.
Sounds very similar, but not the same thing. But you will see Kevin race with Connor Bell. So both of them did just race in this one. And you have a couple of other folks that will be, I think, re-racing in the elite male. So
I think I'd like to pull them after that race and see, you know, what comes into racing, one right after the other.
Yeah. All right, you're going to take this one.
Sounds good.
I know these humans. Come on over, humans.
Come join us, humans.
Come on. Absolutely. Here, I'm going to give you this one. Yep. And then have yours is right there. You're going to be right there next to Kevin.
Okay. Welcome in.
Hello.
Catch your breath. How was that?
Awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
You want to introduce ourselves for everybody that can't see you?
Why can't they see us?
I mean, they might just be listening. They might have their phone on the audio so that they can drive, but they want to hear how great you guys just did.
They should dock their phone so they can see it while they're driving.
I don't know about that.
Safety first,
I don't know what state you live in. We're in Florida. Anything goes here.
We have a true Florida man on the air, guys. Let's hear about how Florida man and that assault bike. I left my station over here to go over there and witness it.
That's how they fly over alligators here.
What the actual heck? I know you run a whole freaking boat in the Everglades with your dang Lamborghini pedals. That was insane.
That's why Lauren hired me.
I can see. How much do you pay him for the...
Honestly, I should pay him less so I get more of a break.
I feel that, girl. We did see you putting in a lot of the hard work. We also saw Kevin putting in a lot of the hard work. We were talking about strategy for teams. What was your strategy going into this?
To win.
I love that. Tell me about how you kind of developed out that winning strategy.
Well, usually we do actually split a little bit more of the stations. I do a lot of the running.
Yeah.
But he is just such a beast at all of the station work, and I can run pretty well. So I usually am happy to just hand over the stations and let him do that.
Hey, it works.
It does.
It works. And what I saw from you guys was, communication, some really, really good teamwork. Like it looked like even when you weren't verbalizing your communication, you still were on the same page mentally. You knew what was going to happen next, so you could kind of predict the other's movement and kind of just be ready for that tap out on this side or get ready for the baton pass here. And it really just, it goes to show what an absolute team of animals you guys are. Like it just seems like it comes so naturally to you.
I don't know if you know this. You can ask Jack Bauer for the official stat, but Lauren Griffith is a multi-time teams world champion across multiple sports. Defending women's elite Hyrox Elite doubles champion.
My co-host over here has been bragging about you all day long. I was stoked to see you in the elite race, and then I heard that you were pulling so that you could kind of ease up and focus on this race. So I'm super glad that I got to see you at your finest. This is so cool. Like I'm literally still speechless. Like you were an animal. It's really cool to see you go out there and be talented, hardworking, and also come over here and just be such a humble, kind human. I mean, I love to see it.
Another nice Lauren comment.
I love to see
it. Well, it's. I was actually just talking with someone that I feel really fortunate. I have had the opportunity to race with some incredible people.
I love that,
and that's what makes it fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like I love doing teams races so much more than individual, just because
it's cool to win, but winning with somebody else,
yeah. And there's just the moments where you have to humble yourself so much in a team to be like, I can't right now, you take over. Or if you see them kind of struggling, you're like, I got to pick it up and go.
That's funny. We were actually talking about that. I was curious about do you guys have maybe a signal or something? You're like, hey, if you see this happening with me, tag me. Let's change it up. Let's change our strategy.
We have grunts.
You have grunts.
Yeah.
We got mic'd up for the Austin teams, and we realized how good our communication was. So I think we're dialed in on our strategy so much, and we communicate enough off the race course.
Yeah.
We know each other's strengths, and we want to put each other in a position to win. So
I love that.
If there is something like I misspoke on one of the stations, and she's like, no, not now. I'm like, you're right. I misspoke. We're on the same page. I'm talking about the wrong thing. So we trust each other completely, and
good for you guys.
That's huge, because if she calls me off of something, I'm not like, I don't want to argue with her. She sees something I don't see.
Yeah.
Race brain.
You don't take it personally. You take it as a strategic critique so that you can better yourself, whether it's in form, shape, position, maybe even time.
Yeah.
She sees a place that you can shave 2 seconds off your 14-second assault bike. Holy bananas. I'm not allowed to say the words on air that I want to say,
sure
Bubbles.
Nope.
We all think it. We all did think
maybe
it.
just me.
We were all thinking it.
Yeah.
Everybody in that crowd. It's what you're here for.
Everyone gets so excited for him on the assault bike, and I think it's like if you see the video or pictures of me, it's like I'm crying in the background. Like, this is not long enough.
Lauren's finest moment.
Her finest moment. All I know is I want to see a 3-person team, and I want to see Blossom, Bubbles, and Buttercup. I think that would be the coolest Powerpuff Girls team ever. You'd bring the special ingredient X to the field.
I did a 4-person team twice.
Okay.
We were on that. We have the record for fastest 4-person teams. And then myself and your co-host over there have the second fastest team ever. And it's not just like co-ed, it's overall.
I'm going to have to brush her shoulders off.
The best overall. The men's team didn't beat us. Neither did the women's
I love to hear that.
Great strategy.
We were talking about how being a co-ed team, too, is different than being a male-on-male team and a female-on-female team. Like, there is some strategy that goes into what you're going to do, because we are built differently. You're going to have certain muscle groups that fire a little bit more efficiently for males and females. Talk to me about what some of that strategy kind of going in is.
I think for us, it's so different than what a lot of other teams do.
Yeah.
And I think a really good example of a great mix with that, obviously, is Katie and Grayson.
Yep.
They have that dialed in so well, of knowing when to switch on runs, when to do stations. Because I feel like for the most part, like what we do just doesn't work for most people.
Fair. But if it works for you,
it works for us. But
yeah.
they're the good example of like, they have the stations that they can switch off on and when to switch, who's going to take laps. So I think like they're a really great showcase of doing the co-ed.
Oh, absolutely.
In like how most people are probably going to do it.
Absolutely. And they're both animals in their own right. I mean, it was kind of crazy to watch them. You guys as well. You guys had like a good 1 to 2 minute lead on the rest of the pack. Like, how does that kind of play into your motivation as you're running through those zones? Does that keep your energy up? Does it kind of make you peter out? Are you looking for another bite of adrenaline to maybe kind of give you that kick in the butt that you need?
I think we've been racing them for a number of years. We've beaten them a few times. They've beaten us once.
So it's a
but
good
they beat
back
me
and
last
forth.
year. So this is their second win in a row. Hats off to Grayson and Katie, the newlyweds.
Yeah.
The super nicest couple ever from Idaho.
Oh yeah,
Lovely.
2 weeks out of their wedding.
Yeah, if you watch our video, like we were talking to the two of us were talking to them most of the race, and
Yeah,
we came in knowing that was our threat, and we knew it was a 2-horse race. And everyone else, like so many great competitors solo, but the teams that you talked about, our gel and their gel, like that's what makes our two teams elevate. Like my run splits are not as fast as probably the slowest next person in the field, but our team's dynamic is top notch.
it's almost second to none, dude. Seriously, it was incredible to watch, especially as a newcomer coming into this. I genuinely on purpose did not do much research coming into this event because I wanted to come in with fresh eyes. I want to see what it's like for a person coming in for the very first time, ask the question, understand what it's all about, and kind of see why you guys love it so much. And I really am starting to understand not just the physicality of it, like competition's cool, but like there really is such a dynamic community aspect of this where everybody is pushing each other constantly to just be better and better and better. You may be the best, but you still can always be better. And I just love that everybody's giving each other the kick in the butt they need. I just love that. I've been asking everybody, it's my favorite question. Post-race, what's your favorite recovery snack?
Pre-workout for my next race.
Yeah, Kevin he's racing.
If you
all
didn't
day.
have another race.
I always have another race at 7 this weekend.
That's fair. So Sunday after your final race,
Ice cream.
Oh, okay. I see you. Not before though. Are you lactose intolerant?
No,
We
I can
can't
eat
be
anything.
friends. All
We
right.
bred a chef. That way he
I
can make
did
us
hear
whatever
that.
we need.
I did hear
There he
that.
is in the blue.
We're gonna have
Looks
to
like
bring him in and find out what the nutritional aspects of this kind of thing is, because he's got a different aspect. He's cooking for all of you guys, right? Keeping you fed, keeping you
not staying
nutrition.
with them.
Aw,
I mean, after hearing all the food that they're getting, I'm like, I should have
I
taken.
know. We should sneak over.
Yeah, he's like, we got the whole
Find out, put an air tag in somebody's gym bag. We'll sneak over when they're not
Okay,
looking.
yeah.
We got this. You heard it here, folks. We're gonna sneak in. We've got Sheffy here.
Oh, I was gonna give him mine.
We're jumping in. So, Chef, what's your name?
Hi, my name's Andy.
Hi, Andy. My name's Kara. Thank you for coming on. So, Bubbles was telling us that you have been cooking for everybody at the house.
Absolutely. I gotta take
I-
care of our athletes.
Talk to me about what kind of goes into your menu process. What goes into the nutritional aspects of it, especially for a race weekend like this.
Lots of carbs. This is the key to the weekend. Carbs, a little bit of protein, a lot more carbs. Lots of sweet potatoes, rice, pasta.
I had a whole bowl of mashed potatoes last night with some cheese and some bacon bits, like just a bowl. That was my dinner. I called it carb soup. Would that
Okay.
be a good nutritional
Not
meal
really.
for
You
this?
definitely want a little,
Dang. I thought I was going on par.
a little more on the leaner stuff. No pork. Sorry. Then we're doing a little bit of beef, lean side,
Okay.
lean chicken.
Get some iron
Salmon.
in you.
You know, made a whole fish for these guys yesterday. Salmon.
You guys are eating well. I see why you guys are performing so well. You're eating good.
Maybe I would have run faster if I had had some of that.
Bubbles, we're blaming you. She needs good foods. Chef
No,
Andy,
that's on
we're going to
me.
need to...
I was offered
Kick it
and I
up?
didn't take him up on it.
All right, well, we're blaming Lauren then. That's
Yeah.
on you.
Decisions.
That is on you. So next year we'll see you'll be fully nutritioned and you'll be vying for that top spot again.
Yeah.
Are you guys going to compete together next year?
I think so.
We'll see what happens.
If she'll
Race
have you.
schedule matters.
Hey, that does
High
matter.
Rocks Pro doubles Elite 15 next weekend in Australia. She made the trip here for me.
Girl,
I did. I probably would not have come this weekend if it wasn't for Kevin.
I
Because
love
was like,
that.
I want to race with him.
I love that.
Yeah.
So hopefully we'll see you next year, even
Yeah.
if you're tired. Good.
Yeah.
I'll hold you to it.
Just do it again.
And I want to see at least 7 more world championship belts under your belt by then. I
Well,
believe
don't
in
know
you.
about
I believe in you.
No, only if I can race with Kevin and everything else he does. I'll just, for every event, I'll just, run after him.
That sounds like a good plan to me. I love that. Heck yeah. Well, I don't want to take up too much of your guys' time, but thank you so much. Is there
Thank you.
anybody you want to thank? Anybody you want to say hi to? Any sponsors?
I am sponsored by Beyond Power. I love their thing, but mostly I did also want to say hi, Mom. Hi, John. I I love you guys.
Don't forget Moose.
And Moose.
Ooh,
She
can't forget
doesn't.
Moose.
She doesn't watch me, so I don't know if I could say hi to her. She doesn't pay attention on the TV.
I love that. I love that. Kevin, anybody for you?
It's like, hi, Mom. Hi, Dan. Hi, Kathy.
Awesome. Well, thank you guys so much. And Andy, if you bring us plates, I won't be upset tomorrow.
I'll see what I can do.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you guys again. We'll see you soon. And good luck for the rest of the weekend.
I don't know if we want that.
We've got
It's fine.
We've got
It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You should have seen some of the sweaty jeans that I got to put on after.
It could be worse. Oh my gosh, I did not realize. Wow.
I'm out of here. All right.
Thank you guys.
How
oh
was
my
that?
gosh, it was fun.
Yeah.
They're super bubbly. I love, and
they're
I can
great.
see why you guys get along so well and like gel as a team. It is one of the cooler aspects that I've seen is just like one, how deep the community really is rooted here, and
Yeah.
two, how intrinsically motivated everybody is. Like
Yep.
there's no outside force motivating all of this kind of effort. This really is like for the community, by the community, for the community, and I love that kind of vibe.
And you're going to see more of that all throughout the weekend. But we're going to go ahead and close out this show. We'll
We
see you guys
are.
for the final Elite Male races this afternoon.
Let's see you guys later.
See ya.
Bye.